And we are underway from Alaska Airlines Arena. His 10th year with Oregon State, 18th season overall. From the elbow, it's Xavier Wheeler for a bucket. That continues to pay dividends down the road. As Wheeler explodes inside, maybe put it up for Mia there, didn't work out. Here comes Oregon State, pull-up jumper for Pope.
Yeah, I talked about his ability to shoot the basketball, but you know, come conference play, man, everybody's trying to get that resume together in hopes of making the NCAA tournament.
Corner three, Moses Wood. That's off the mark. Oregon State has a chance to run, which they don't usually do, but Pope pulls up, drains one. That looked a little bit like Steph.
Well, folks that aren't familiar with him, he can do that. That's not luck, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a sweet, sweet jumper, playing with a lot of confidence. As I mentioned, averaging 17 a game as a sophomore. He's the leading scorer for Oregon State and their best player.
That Keion Brooks jumper snaps a 9-0 run.
He had been an 80% free throw shooter for most of the season. He just hit one of those games where he couldn't get anything to go. Made two big ones down the stretch to tie it up before Oregon took that lead to win it at the end. But I knew he was going to make those two because he's a veteran guy. That's a good double team right there.
Pope, a contested shot. He has 3 threes in the early going. Jordan Pope not messing around. Pardon me, that was the 3rd personal foul on a Beckway, by the way. So he'll be out for a while as Wilhelm Breidenbach finishes. Sophomores, there's still more growing up to do.
Well, that responsibility is thrust upon them by them being so young. So as a sophomore, he's one of their leaders. It looked like Tyler Bilodeau was thinking he got fouled as well. Those guys got to get up and just keep playing.
Anthony Holland, hey, he's been lights out when he's gotten the chance from 3 this year. He is now 9 for 18.
Making some bad passes.
Open off the inbounds. That's too easy for Moses Wood, the top 3-point shooter for Washington, at least if you're judging by historical standards.
You can bank on that, but nobody's been able to stop him.
No. Pope back in there
nice.
with the 2 personals. Josiah Lake converts that time.
But he's got some game when it comes to offense.
Well, you've just mentioned 2 of the 3 levels of a 3-level scorer, so I think he might have all 3 as Mulcahy hits the turnaround.
That's a nice shot by Paul.
Got to be able to do it. Not,
yes, sir.
You know, we're not talking 20 a game here, but just here and there, hit a shot. Bilodeau push shot, that's in. Early lookout. How does Washington's defense look in the second half? Pac-12 opponents are shooting 61% in the second half against Washington this year to start. Brooks,
Moses Wood.
Offensive rebound and in.
Good job by Keion Brooks. Moses Wood, you know, I don't know, it's 0-3 in conference play. They're not finishing this one out in a way that you really can feel good about.
Brooks slides in right by his man and scores. That gets it back to 7.
They got to have to double Jordan Pope because he's killing them. And once again,
he's doing it all. Timeout, Oregon State. Jordan Pope has 29 on 5 threes.
Somebody on their team has to accept the challenge of wanting to stop somebody. I don't see that so far. I see a lot of guys wanting to score, but I don't see anybody that's saying, you know what, I'm not letting this guy score.